Why did you do that? Hello. Sorry, whenever I use OBS, I have to put like another screen in front of the picture on there. Not enough that I can't see like the movement of the camera, but enough that I barely see anything. So that way I can see when the camera moves, so I know it's still actually doing it, because I've had times where I've tried to do something and apparently everything's okay except for the visuals. So I throw Task Manager up there. I put Task Manager there this time, and it decided, hey, I'm going to fuck around and open it full screen so you can't see shit. Yes. So that's why I said, why did you do that? Because fuck, man. Yeah. And I got her up here because I just got her thing. Like I said, like most of these I've seen, it all just feels like they're waiting for you. Except with Orphie. Orphie looks like Orphie is just having fun and you're about to show up. That's like the pure difference between the two sets. But yeah. So I managed to get 8 pulls together. I'm at 38 left to be able to get another S rank, and right now it's guaranteed banner. So if I hit my S, it's Orphie. It has to be, because if you fail your 50-50, you're guaranteed your next character. And got I'm so used to that. An A rank. That's gonna be another pull. Another grab. I have a bad feeling, considering all of these. Another B. Another B. It's so sad. They keep doing their best to just like drag this out. 30. It does feel bad hitting 30 pulls left. Yep, time to hit 29. Do, 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 do. But I tell you, fuck, man. 29 pulls left. Hopefully I can do like 2 more pulls after this agent story. By the way, this, as you can see, I've done it. The Twin Ghosts, of course, was Rena. Dismantling mechanic is, I mean, there's only one that we know of. Man-eating monster. I don't remember that one. Was that the Sakaku one? I'll know if I actually like look at the freaking thing, because it does have a picture for everyone. So yeah, man-eating monster is Sokaku. And then that's why am I blanking on her now? Vivian, and I mean that does somewhat. Only because of like the sharp blade looking fin. Somewhat looked like it could have been Ellen, but no, it's the rat. I am surprised that this thing is still here. So, what the? Oh, how long has that been like that? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go with my floppy hat. I thought that was more like a pin or something. I didn't realize it was a hat. Either way, I think I only have like one more of those things to buy. You know, yeah, I've hit you a long time ago. You're already maxed. Oh, there's so little of these left. Time to do some agent story.
Chief Miyabi! Tsukishiro! Hello! I'm so pleased to see you in such good health. I'm here to submit my sick leave form. Same as before. You know the drill.
3 sick days this week. Got it.
Chief, please don't go along with him. This isn't like ordering at a restaurant. Asaba, I have reminded you several times now you've already used up your leave for the year. In theory, we can't approve your requests anymore.
Theory is just theory. It's not like I can control this. You all know I've been sick since I was a kid, and I still get flare-ups every now and then. That's why my family abandoned me.
Huh? Didn't you say last time that you had no parents? Just a master?
Yeah, after my parents abandoned me, my master took me in. I passed all the tests for the HSO but got rejected because of my health. Thankfully, Chief Miyabi took pity on me.
I didn't choose you out of pity. It was simply because you were the strongest candidate.
Oh, you're too kind. What can I say? I'm a genius.
Fine. I'll figure something out for your leave. But 3 days is the absolute limit. And don't pull what you did last time, sending me a fake thermometer picture at midnight on the third day, asking to extend your leave.
A correction? That wasn't fake. It was the actual reading. Though, it was my cat's temperature.
Public security recently seized a batch of illegal pharmaceuticals. Supposedly, they can temporarily boost ether aptitude. This is a highly important case and could be transferred to us soon. When that happens, you won't have the flexibility to take any more time off.
Drugs that can boost ether aptitude? Where were they seized?
In the hollow at Port Elpis. This is new. Are you actually interested in the case?
Oh, please. You know I'd never be interested in work. But a drug like that sounds perfect for slacking off. Wouldn't it be useful on missions? Why was it banned?
Because it's too good to be true. And even if it's real, there must be some unforeseen consequences.
That was a cool line, Yanagi.
Thanks, Chief.
I've heard of this drug before, but it was years ago. It can boost ether aptitude temporarily, but the side effects are severe. It worsens corruption symptoms, and can even cause the user to turn into an ethereal.
Oh, those are the consequences Nagi was talking about!
In any case, seeking power like this is pure opportunism. Real strength comes from hard work, not shortcuts.
But in this world, those with real strength are always a rare minority.
Did you just say something?
Nope, nothing. I'll let you get back to approving my sick leave then. My chest is starting to hurt again. Feels like I'm dying. Anywho, I'll get out of your hair now. See you after my leave. Take care, everyone.
Oh, this guy. He doesn't even try to fake it anymore.
He takes a leave like this every month. I bet he's just sneaking off somewhere and stuffing his face with tasty food.
Haramasa just has something he has to get done. If possible, I'd also like to...
Oh, no, you don't. Chief, we have a very important meeting tomorrow. Please make sure you attend it. And don't be late.
Oh,
Oh, that is funny. I'd like to order one sick leave for my my work. Maybe a little prize on the side. Is it my imagination, or was there a knock on the door? But it really was just one knock. That's certainly weird. It didn't collapse outside or something, did it? Should probably just go check on them. I mean, yeah. Might as well check.
Hey there, you two. How's it going?
I knew it was you. The only person that's too lazy to knock twice.
Knocking on the door is just another thing that wears me out. As long as I get what I need, it doesn't matter how many times I knock. More importantly, I need your help with something. Actually, you're the only ones who can help me out.
What is it? Sounds pretty serious when you put it like that.
I need to go into the Hollow for a case, but my carrot's acting up. You're the only proxies I know that I can trust.
No way. This is actually for work? Since when did you become so passionate about your job? Is there something you're not telling me?
Ouch, that hurts. As a professional executive officer, I have always been proactive at my job, haven't I? Besides, this is an excellent opportunity for you to see me in action. I'm sure the experience will come in handy if you run into any trouble in the future.
We don't want any trouble with the executive officers. Anyway, what's this case that you're working on?
I'm trying to track down a wanted criminal who's been missing for years now. His major crime is developing an illegal drug through illicit means. This drug is beyond existing theoretical knowledge and can significantly boost the user's ether aptitude temporarily. Simply put, it's like a wonder drug you see in the movies that can deliver superhuman strength with a single injection.
That sounds really suspicious. If we were in a movie, this is the part where the protagonist asks, but at what cost?
Wise is right. If such a drug really does exist and is safe to use, the city would already be researching and promoting it, wouldn't they?
Yes, this drug is extremely dangerous. In theory, it should have been completely destroyed years ago, but recently some rumors have started to circulate. They're probably connected to the drug's creator, the criminal I mentioned before. And my goal is to find him. Of course, I'll offer you fair compensation. Denny's are meant to be spent, so just name your price.
You should have mentioned that sooner. Of course we'll help you. Understanding the job of an executive officer is very important. So, when do we leave?
Now, no time to lose. Meet me at Port Elpis. I'll be waiting for you there, partner.
Might as well put a stunner with him. But
Promise. What bring? I am the eye of. I've got you covered. Let's move. Hey,
there she
You want me
is.
to come?
you. Ooh, we really harmonize.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read all that.
Let's search for clues in this area and see if we can find anything on this suspicious drug. Whoa! Looks like we've got a big one over there.
Copy. Adjusting for wind.
All right, I'll take the mic. Yes, our music song.
I will check what I can. I was little, I once fantasized about riding wind. Way as long as there's wind, I can go anywhere. As if I was born free. Shouldn't I just learn how to pilot a helicopter? I'll support that. Go learn it. Just kidding. Probably wouldn't believe me, but my phone's lock pattern is always an arrow pointing to the upper right like a plane. So that symbol's got a few other meanings. Keep moving. Suspicious biological signature has been detected ahead. Additionally, a control switch for the container has been located on the opposite side.
A bow is so convenient at times like this. It's perfect for someone as efficient as me.
I think you mean lazy.
Yes, I also think he means lazy.
You're in my sights.
All right, I'll take the mic.
You both down.
Oh my, now there's a familiar face. If someone from public security is here, I must have found the right place. Come on, let's go say hi. How do you do, my fellow officers? Great work.
That uniform. Is he an executive officer? What is he doing here? Don't tell me those guys from HSO are trying to take our credit again.
Relax. I'm not the type of person to take credit for someone else's work. Right, Junior Seth? Oh, please say hi to your brother for me.
Junior?
He and I both graduated from the same academy. Just not in the same year. So, Asaba, executive officer, what are you doing here?
Oh, nothing much really. Just a teensy little favor. I know PubSec is investigating the illegal drug case. Can I take a look at the samples you seized?
That's crucial evidence! You're definitely trying to steal our credit. This case hasn't been transferred over to HSO yet.
The drugs are connected to an important case I'm investigating. According to the Public Security Handbook, rule number... what was it again? I forget. In any case, PubSec officers are obligated to assist executive officers with their investigations inside the Hollows. In other words, you can't say no to me.
Mr. Executive Officer, it's not that we don't want to provide them. It's just that all the confiscated drugs have been sent to the evidence room, and we don't have any with us right now. Right, Seth?
Huh? That's right!
Oh, has anyone told you that you're terrible at lying? Since you aren't willing to cooperate, I guess I'll just have to take them myself.
Such clean moves. Wait, did you just go through my pockets?
Aha! Found it! This is an unfinished product. You haven't completed the potency tests, have you? The active ingredients are too minimal to increase ether aptitude. If you ask me, this isn't the real stuff. Just a cheap knockoff.
You, how did you manage to gather so much information from just a few looks and a couple of sniffs?
Because I'm an elite from Section 6. So, do you regret choosing public security when you graduated?
Hey, you really know how to piss someone off, don't you?
Oh, thanks for the compliment. By the way, I should probably mention that there's a whole bunch of ethereals over there sprinting this way. I'll leave them for our brave and skilled public security officers to handle.
Wait, you're just gonna hide behind us like that?
I'm sure you don't need me to deal with these ethereals, right? Besides, I'm busy protecting my bamboo here. I believe in you. Go team!
Come on. Using me as an excuse now?
Oh, you're making me sad. I genuinely wanted to protect you from the bottom of my heart.
Just ignore him. Let's fight. Help! Help me! Young citizen, have you gotten lost in the hollow? Do you need help? They are still there. Help!
His eyes. What's happening? Is that a sign of corruption?
There's no time. I don't think he can see us. Maybe he can't hear us either.
Stay away from him!
The kid's turning into an ethereal!
But why? His corruption symptoms were pretty mild. Plus his core came out in seconds! That's impossible!
Oh no, he's gonna attack!
It's too late. This ethereal is tougher than it looks. If you don't want to fight, then get behind me, now. I'll take him down.
This guy. Why do I get the feeling it isn't your average ethereal?
You're right. But worry about yourself first. I'd rather not have to scrape you off the floor here.
Damn it! Don't underestimate me!
Careful with the tape.
I'll pierce right through. Press the advantage.
Feel the power of art!
It's over now. Rest in peace.
What happened to him? His corruption symptoms were unlike anything we've seen in the handbook. And his core appeared almost instantly. There was no chance we could have saved him.
That's because those weren't signs of corruption. They're indicators of a late-stage disease.
Ether aptitude regression syndrome. People with this condition are naturally frail, with lesions appearing on their skin. But they have a higher ether aptitude than the average person. In the late stages, their bodies will rapidly deteriorate until they gradually lose all sensory perception under severe pain. In the end, just like that kid, even the slightest contact with ether causes severe corruption. Their high ether aptitude makes this disease turn a blessing into a curse. And there's no cure yet. Long time no see, Harumasa. How have you been these past years?
Do you know each other?
We're old acquaintances. What are you doing here?
Look at you, all grown up. What happened to my little pal? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kirishima. I'm a doctor of sorts. That child who just turned into an ethereal was my patient. His condition had progressed to late stages. He couldn't take the pain anymore. So he decided to enter the Hollow and end his own life. Sorry you had to see that. Children suffering from this disease usually don't live long. I wish I'd noticed his emotional struggles sooner.
So all those strange things just now were symptoms of a disease? At any rate, public security will need to look into this. We'll have to bring you in for a statement.
No problem. I'll fully cooperate with public security's work. But first, could you please give me a moment to catch up with my dear classmate here?
Go ahead.
I don't really see any need for us to catch up.
Come on now, I thought we'd have a lot to share. Honestly, I never imagined you'd still be... and become such an outstanding executive officer. Impressive. But you've always been a well-behaved, diligent, and hard-working kid. It looks like all your effort has paid off.
Well-behaved, diligent, and hardworking. None of that sounds like the Harumasa I know.
I'll take that as a compliment. So, since when did you become a doctor? And one who takes on patients like that?
I run a sanatorium that treats patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome to make up for my past mistakes.
I'm genuinely surprised hearing those words coming from your mouth.
I may have done some bad things, but I was deceived by that man just like you were. You know that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been acquitted.
Whatever you say. What does any of this have to do with me?
If fate has reunited us here, there must be a reason. You and I, we should work together. I found some leads on him already. You've been looking for him for a while too, right? If you want, we can find him together as classmates.
You've been investigating Master.
That's right. I found a shelter that he used to hide in years ago. It was corrupted by a hollow, but there's still many clues left behind. If we work together and investigate the shelter, we might be able to follow the trail and locate where he's hiding now.
Let me think about it. By the way, Master told me that I was his only student, and you were just an assistant. We're not classmates. I was clueless as a kid, and didn't care about these things. So I'd appreciate it if you stopped acting like we're friends.
Come on, but we're indeed...
Sorry. How much longer will you need? It's not safe. We should get out of here ASAP.
We're done talking. The rest is public security's job, and I won't interfere. Goodbye, everyone.
No secrets allowed in my new hairdo.
Ever heard of the old saying, no secrets allowed in my new Eridu?
Sorry. That wasn't intentional. We can talk about it once we get somewhere safe.
Not clear if that's a pull.
To be honest, I was only planning to snag a few samples from the PubSec officers. Everything that happened afterwards. The kid turning into an ethereal, and Kirishima. None of that was part of the plan.
What's up with that Kirishima guy? You two clearly have history, but things felt kinda off.
I have a master, and Kirishima was my master's assistant. I guess you could say we're old acquaintances. So yeah, no heartwarming, cheesy movie moments between me and him. I don't trust him.
I can tell that you two aren't very close.
Oh, and about the master thing. Cards on the table. Remember I told you the guy who made that drug is a wanted criminal who's been missing? Well, that wanted criminal is my master. His drug improves ether aptitude temporarily, but there's no way around the terrible side effects. And that's not all. He was found guilty, but disappeared before facing punishment. Kirishima thinks my master fled to avoid punishment. He feels that he was deceived into participating in illegal experiments, so he wants to get back at my master for it. He even wanted me to join him.
And what about you? Do you want revenge against your master too?
Master taught me a lot of things, including archery. To me, he was like family. I was clueless about his research until he disappeared. I've been hoping to find him because I have a question only he can answer. I've been trying to investigate this case since I became an executive officer. There's never been any substantial evidence until the drug resurfaced recently. The sample I saw was not my master's work. It's a cheap knockoff, an unfinished product that's less effective with worse side effects. There. I just told you everything. Very sincere of me as a partner, don't you think? Oh, one more thing, very important. This isn't actually for work. Just my private investigation. If Chief Miyabi and the others ask you about it, can you keep it a secret for me, please?
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
Thanks. You're the best partner. Oops, I didn't realize it's so late already. I'm heading out. I'll let you know when I find any more leads.
I came mentally prepared. I knew dealing with an executive officer would get complicated. And Furamasa, he's definitely hiding something from us. I mean, yeah. Seems open enough, but it's like he's purposely dodging a lot of the important stuff. It's getting late. Today's been such a long day. I want to get. Because I'm pretty sure I got enough now. Yes, I do. One more pull. Do 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 do. I really don't like when they're at the bottom because then it just feels like the game itself is trying to drag out whether you lost or not. "14 days remaining to get 28 searches." I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that. This is all on how much luck I have to get her. Because I've already decided I'm not going for Velena this go. Maybe next time she's on a banner, we'll see. I need more stun agents that are, well, specifically good at certain things. Like Norma, I definitely will need her. I need Trigger's W engine. Apparently from what I hear, Norma is good for anybody who's not anomaly. And my anomaly's more good than my non-anomaly teams. So like also, if I get Orphie, apparently if I want her to be a damage dealer, Norma is the person to pick. So yes. 1, 2, 3. 3 more after this, and then I will have done all the agent stories. I'm also getting a new controller soon. I think it's the 4th it's supposed to come in. It's already moved over to the 2nd right now, so I got a couple of days, and then I won't have to deal with suddenly my character fucking running off somewhere for no good reason. Right on time. Place has a good rep. Seems pretty popular. Right, I mean, free food is free food, right? Did you ask me out just so you can mooch off together? I'm just kidding. This is about that commission from before, of course. Met the one treating me to this. You've met the one treating me to this meal when people are usually nice for no reason. Might just be a trap. If anything goes wrong along the way, I can only rely on you. Possible, I like to be buried at sea. Looks like they're here. Seems my dog, who is locked out because I locked the door so her pups don't come in, really wants inside. Nope. Right here, this seems like a good time to say, I will be right back and deal with my dog. All right. I got my dog on my couch. Her pup's on the porch. The moment I open up that porch, there's 3 dogs wagging their tails at me. At some point, I need to actually see about trying to let them in, but they're still in that I want to gnaw on things phase. And I don't want them to gnaw on all this in here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh. Let me throw that up. That off the screen too. Why the fuck did you bring like 3 other people here? This is my friend Wes. He's interested in the sanatorium you're running. He's a big shot tycoon, runs a super successful business. If you impress him, he might just invest. Guys like him love donating to good causes. That's right, I'm indeed a big shot tycoon. Hey, let me introduce.
These kids are currently living at my sanatorium. Tsubaki, Kana, Ryosuke, say hi to everyone.
Nice to meet you. Our families left us when we got sick. We're lucky Mr. Kirishima took us in.
Yeah. Mr. Kirishima's sanatorium gives us free food, shelter, and medical care. Without him, we'd be homeless. We're all very grateful to him.
I'm just doing my part. Ether aptitude regression syndrome is very rare. Hardly anyone understands what you're going through.
Oh, really? Last I heard, certain characteristics of this disease are pretty well known.
Anyway, since we're all here today, let's talk about happier things, shall we? My new manager friend here might not know this, but Harumasa was a real genius when he was a kid. First time he picked up a bow, he was hitting bullseyes. Just incredible.
He's still a genius, you know.
Not just archery. This kid could learn anything with minimal guidance. Gotta envy that talent. Too bad Master turned out the way he did. The things that man did are unforgivable. That's why I want to find him with Harumasa.
Your name's Kana, right? Why are you so quiet?
She's not used to socializing due to her health. Don't mind her. Come on, no use just standing here. Let's go inside and have some hot pot.
The table, he goes on about Harumasa's glorious past. According to him, Harumasa was a real prodigy. Mystery what happened to make him the guy who can't even be bothered to knock at the door twice. Not sure if Harumasa is shy or what, but every time he flatters him, he just keeps his head down, fiddling with his phone. Is he the type that gets embarrassed easily? No, I think he feels like it's all bullshit. Group chats over hot pot in a pleasant but not exactly lively atmosphere. Of course, he does most of the talking. The sanatorium kids are very shy and quiet, though the conversation he repeatedly tries to steer the topic towards their master, but Harumasa skillfully changes the subject each time till they finish eating with no chance to continue.
Got any plans next? Maybe we could find somewhere else to...
Sorry that we're meeting again under such circumstances, Mr. Kirishima. but we've received an anonymous tip about illegal activities you may be involved with. Please, come with us.
Illegal activities? You must be mistaken. I have always been a law-abiding citizen.
No mistake, sir. We're here for you. You know exactly what this is about. Now come along, Mr. Kirishima. We'll get you situated with some fresh tea down at the station.
I'm afraid this isn't a good time. I have to take these kids back to the sanatorium soon. They hardly get to see the outside world, and I can't just leave them all on their own. Surely you understand.
Cooperating with public security is every law-abiding citizen's duty. Don't give our officer a hard time. Tell you what, I'll take the kids. I promise they'll get back to the sanatorium safely. Sound good?
Mr. Kirishima, shall we go?
Okay. I'll entrust the kids with you, Harumasa. But could you take them to Port Elpis? The sanatorium is nearby, and I'll send someone to pick them up.
Oh. You don't want me to visit the sanatorium? Got something to hide?
Of course not. I just don't want you to go out of your way. The sanatorium is in a remote area with a quiet environment to better help our patients. It's really hard to find without someone leading the way.
Oh, I see. Well, my super rich friend here wants to come too. Wouldn't you want a wealthy investor to see your sanatorium? Might just drop a couple $100 million dennies on it.
That's right. I'm very interested in your project, and if I like what I see, I'd happily invest $100 million.
We'd need to prepare for such an esteemed guest properly. There's still parts of the sanatorium that need work. We'll be sure to invite you once everything's ready. Isn't that right, Tsubaki?
Yes. Mr. Kirishima is right. We still have to get some things ready.
All right. I'll bring them to the port and your staff can meet us there.
Okay, kids, stay close to Harumasa. Be good and don't cause him any trouble. Got it?
Got it.
See you later. All right, everyone. Let's go. I'll take you to the port.
Yeah, you can easily see that that guy's the bad guy. Right here. Mr. Haramasa, you drive way too fast. I feel a little... Say, you get car sick? Want to take a break? Okay. Masa, usual smile fades as he scans the surroundings. Sharp golden eyes glint with the usual edge. After quickly assessing the area, breathes a sigh of relief. Looks like your contact isn't here yet. In that case, let's go check out the ocean first. Knew you'd be on board. Come on, Ocean Ahoy. Yeah, you can easily tell. Just roll with the dude. I don't think this is a good idea. He's gonna get mad. Yeah, he never lets us stay outside for too long since he's worried about our health. Seriously care that much about what that guy thinks? Relax, as long as we keep it between us, he'll never know. I went to see the ocean. Don't overthink it. If anything happens, I got you covered. Just follow my lead. Okay, so Yidahari is here at least for the fact that she's probably supposed to be there. Where was she? I don't remember. I know she's somewhere. I remember seeing her picture as someone you could have a friendly conversation with. Beautiful here. I didn't expect the view from this side to be so stunning. Of course we've been here, just slipped my mind for a second. I'm calling bullshit. Yeah, that's right. We don't get out much because of our condition. Take it easy. Now that we're here, let's make the most of it and have some fun. Even the air here feels so much fresher. There are some dogs outside my house barking. I probably see some deer across the river. Oh there, look, seagulls. Where I want to see too. What's so special about seagulls? What, it's flying. Wait, why it's flying at me? What the? Must have heard you talking trash about it. Spend some time together, enjoy the sea breeze and the beautiful scenery around you. Funny things could stay like this forever. Words seem to trigger something as all three of them become somber. At the same time, Haramasa seems to notice something in the distance. The expression suddenly becomes serious. As quickly, his usual smile returns as if nothing happened. Alright, I have an idea. Since the weather's so nice and we've got so many people, how about we play a game? You know, to pass the time. Play hide and seek with. He's trying to hide them now. You know, I expect that from someone wearing this fucking hat. I knew you'd want to. So Wise and I will be the seekers, and the three of you just have to hide. Or are we suddenly playing hide and seek? Fun once in a while. Kano's all for it. I guess I'm in. Start hiding now. Just don't go too far, right? Oh, good. I'm now vibrating out of existence. What the ever thought? I'm back into existence. Back out of existence. I do not understand what the fuck causes this. But it is hilarious to think he's talking to me and I'm just constantly vibrating in and out of existence. Looks like you're a little confused. No, it looks like I'm trying to see if I can leave this plane of existence. I get close and then I come back. You got a sharp eye yourself, I see. I saw the contact he mentioned. He's right over there. But he's got bad eyesight or something. Hasn't even noticed us. You don't want to hand them over to the contact, do you? Exactly. Something's off with these kids. They're clearly afraid of something. Yes, yes, they are. Especially if they see my my trick of vibrating out of existence. I think they'd be suspiciously freaked the fuck out from that. He brought them here for this meal, probably to convince me he's turned over a new leaf and to convince me to help him find my master. But my gut's telling me there's something fishy about that sanatorium he mentioned. Yes, there is. I'm out of the way during the meal so I could talk to the kids alone and see if I could get anything out of them. There's nothing. I filed an anonymous report to all above board. And the charges I listed, all true. Stuff he's done in the past. Might not be enough to put him away, but it's more than enough to make him sit through an afternoon in PubSec. Tricky part is, these kids don't trust me either. Not surprising given where they come from. We need to earn their trust first, if we want to figure out what he's really up to. Of course, before that, we gotta deal with the troublesome contact. I'll say, use the power of money to round up some helpers. Your contact probably gonna spend the afternoon enjoying a real good nap. Don't act like you didn't already know. Besides, no absolute justice or evil in this world. Alright, let's go find the kids. Stop vibrating all of this world. We need to find the kids again. Take a picture of the bird. Yeah, you'll find the mirror. It's been a while since I played hide and seek. I didn't expect it to be this fun. You did really well. Took us a while to track you down. Yeah, for real, you picked the smart hiding spot. By the way, I'll ask you something. What did he say about me to you? Said that you're a very important guest and we should make a good impression. Something like that. The guy sure likes to make things up. We did know each other as kids, but we got nothing to do with each other now. Really wants to take advantage of my position in the HSO and get me to bend the rules for him, but not happening. Get fired for that. Then why are you with him? Truth is, while working in the Hollow recently, I ran into a boy who's been consumed by the corruption, turning into an ethereal. Turns out that boy was one of the patients from your sanatorium. His name was Shinya, I think. According to his statement, the kid couldn't bear the pain from his illness anymore. Chose to take his own life by running into the Hollow, where he was eventually turned into an ethereal. He wasn't what? Nothing. By the way, I noticed you seem really concerned about that girl, Kana. You okay? Death hit her really hard. They've known each other for a long time, grew up together. They were among the first to enter the sanatorium, so I guess they support each other through a lot. I see, that explains it. I've noticed Kana hasn't said much today. She's got me worried. She reminds me of a girl I worked with once who had emotional issues. Family ignored it, only get worse, and eventually took her own life. Sounds awful. Kana wouldn't do something like that, would she? To be honest, I studied a bit of psychology. If she's left to her own devices, it could be dangerous. what should we do? Can I help her? Can you tell me more about what's been going on with her? I think she might be like that because you just mentioned. Actually, I think she might be like that case you just mentioned. I know our illness makes things tough, but Kano wasn't always like this. She used to be more optimistic person in the sanatorium. When I first got there, I almost didn't make it. It was her who got me through the roughest patch. After what happened, she completely changed. She's closed off, barely says a word, and won't even touch her food. No matter how much I tried to cheer her up, nothing worked. At this rate, her body won't hold up. She's my best friend. I just want her to be happy. Please help her. I understand. Don't worry. Do what we can to help. You might not believe it, but my friend here is also pretty good at comforting people. I love how modest you are sometimes. Leave it to you then. Yo, my dude, I think you forgot how hide and seek fucking works. You know you're supposed to actually fucking hide. Not, you know, be out in the fucking open. So you found me after all. I thought my hiding spot was the best, sitting here in this chair by a child. In plain daylight. Nothing to hide me. By the way, have you found Connor yet? No, yet. Connor loves the breeze, so she might be hiding somewhere high up. Been meaning to say this for a while. Got a crush on Connor, didn't you? How'd you know? I mean, no, that's not what I meant. Don't be shy. I think you two would be cute together. Think Connor and I would be good together? Absolutely. You gotta trust my judgment. Connor would never like me. I mean, she's always had her eyes on Jinya. Well, I don't think you have to worry about that person anymore. He was a friend of ours from the sanatorium, but stuff happened, so he passed away. Please, so you feel like you can never measure up to someone who's gone. Of course not. Just, he got hurt because of us. I don't have it in me to be as brave as him. They even have the guts to fight back. Sounds like your friend did something really amazing. He did, but I can't talk about the details. But I understand. Sounds like everyone at the sanatorium is really close with each other. People like us could disappear from this world without warning at any given moment. This illness, the longer you stay in the sanatorium, the older you get. The more likely it is your illness gets to you. I had friends who were fine one day and gone the next. But yeah, we're all close because every meeting, every conversation could be the last. Honestly, sometimes I wonder, It's really worth all this effort just to keep living. It is. Tommaso looks at him with a serious expression, his golden eyes steady and profound, as if filled with untold stories within their depth. It was as if he wasn't just looking at the person in front of him, but also glimpsing fragments of his own past as well. Because I want to believe that everything is worth it. So until our final moments arrive, don't give up, alright? Yeah. By the way, can you help me talk to Connor? She's been really upset after what happened. Scared she might do something reckless. Don't worry, we'll talk to her. I'm sorry, I just heard doo-doo-doo-doo. And then there's who's in front. You kind of get lost or something? We need to find her fast. Split up and search. She couldn't have gone far. Gotta hunt. Check near the lighthouse. I mean, honestly, this was the first place I was going to check, but yeah, the thing led over there and then down there to someone whose hide and seek skills is actually in the negatives. That's saying from someone who actually beat Dishonored on Legendary Ghost Edition. Just I fucking ghosted that game. Yes, I had to do a whole lot of resetting. But you know what? There's also a bunch of people that I could have easily knocked out. I didn't. Actually, I think in Ghost, you're not supposed to knock anyone out. No, you can. Because you can sleep dart them. Because that was the thing with the second one, because I fucking spent that entire game trying to get that fucking sleep dart arm. But that was like, I think I just now have that in the game, but like I haven't got past the area that I have it. Like I finally picked it up and then I just stopped playing. I should play that. No sign of her around here either. Do you think she snuck up the lighthouse? Go check. Wait, isn't the area off limits? Did you forget? I'm an executive officer after all. Times like this, you just have to trust me. Come on, let's head up to the lighthouse. Been so long since I've seen a view like this. Take a good long look. After all, the view is not going anywhere. You know about our illness. Of course, I know about Dinya. Your friends are really worried about you. They want you to keep on living. Wish all of us could be cured. They never wanted us to get any better. So what? What? They don't want you to get any better. So what? That's what they want. Got nothing to do with you. The only thing you need is the only thing you need to consider is, what do you want? Tell me, we're destined from birth to live only a brief, painful life. What's the point of trying so hard to live? Pretty heavy question for me though, because I want to believe that something good will happen. Like you, I spent most of my childhood in a hospital room because of my condition. Now at least I can stand in a place where I can feel the wind. Ramasa turns towards the sea, letting the gentle breeze lift his yellow headband. The distant seagulls cry as they fly by. The sunlight shimmers golden across the water. The brightest of lights sparkle in his eyes. A lot of archers don't like the wind because it messes with their aim. But I love it. It gives me the sense of freedom. I didn't expect you to be such a poet. I was thinking I'd get a snarkier answer. Come on, I'm always super gentle to you kids. See, Wes gets me. It's not that he's always been like on my side the entire fucking time. Look at that fucking wiggle in the helmet. The horse head just like, ah. I so love that thing. It is so dumb. You're so close. It's only natural. Wise is the best partner I could ask for, after all. Be totally lost without him. Anyway, back on topic. This is your life. You have to decide what you're living for. But if you really don't want to live anymore, well, there's nothing I can say. Well, I'm just being honest. Don't you guys ever get tired of people shouting, "Stay strong"? You gotta keep going. Like they're selling some self-help course. It's annoying, right? Yeah, hearing that can feel like salt in the wound. No matter what, being a survivor on your own heart is better than just being a victim, right? Even Shinya, I bet he never saw himself as just a victim. Must have chose his path to protect someone precious to him. There you are. Are you okay? And I just wanted to take in the view a bit longer to remember it better. Well, you should have said so. Easy peasy. Since everyone's here, take a group photo. Photo will preserve this moment. Sure, best to leave the photo taking to the pro. They are doing their best to make sure you can't fuck this up. Wait, what the fuck? The fucking windmill? I did not notice that until just now. Well, we gotta get the fucking windmill in here. Wow, all three of them were grayed out. Photos you take are great as always, Wise. They look great. Let me see. Did the wind mess up my hair? I don't think so. It looks pretty good to me. Really, Kana? Think I look good? Stop twisting Kana's words to suit yourself like that. Thanks for the photo. I really like them. What do we do next? Still have plenty of time. There's only one task ahead of us. To enjoy ourselves here. Again. Scenery here is amazing. Sea breeze so refreshing. Exactly, I don't know why, but it feels like the whole world has suddenly quieted down. Could stay here all day. Well, better not. You might catch a cold. Depends on who you're talking about. For you, it shouldn't be a problem. But for people like us, you need to be more careful. By the way, this place is a great photo spot. Really? I'm taking another fucking photo. I'm getting that fucking bird right there. I see the middleman outsourced the task to you. But don't you have something you don't have something against Fang Boo, do you? We completed the mission perfectly, you know? Of course not. Just a little surprise, that's all. Don't worry, since you completed the mission, you'll get what you're owed. Would you like to take another photo? Alright, let's leave it at that for now. Goodbye, friends. They're calling us over for a photo. Let's go. Okay, yeah, that's kind of sad. Perfect picture. Been all day strolling, having fun and enjoying each other's company. By evening, you gather again near the fast food stand. Let's go to the restroom. It should be coming to. It is inappropriate, is it? Do as I say. Probably going to discuss whether they should trust us or not. I'm at 66 Elite after all. But you know, I feel like I can see a bit of my past self in them. Especially Connor's question. I asked myself that many times before. Sadly, this is something no one else can give you an answer to. Now who's the sweet talker here, eh? Just then, Hormasa seems to hesitate to say something. At that moment, a familiar voice suddenly comes from not far away. Seth and his colleague. I see some familiar face. Go check it out.
Wait, you mean the drugs we seized are linked to a big case from years ago?
That's what people are saying. Apparently, it's a case from way back when. There was this researcher who invented an enhancing serum that could boost ether aptitude significantly in an instant. Even though it had nasty side effects and was totally illegal, it still caught the eye of some groups. But that's not even the wildest part. Do you know how the drug is made? They make it from living beings.
Living beings? Like animals? Or do you mean live ethereals?
You can't even imagine. They make it from live human tissue.
Live? Human tissue?
It's from patients with a special disease. We saw one, remember? The kid who turned into an ethereal right before us? I think it was called Ether Aptitude Regression Syndrome. It's a terminal illness. Most patients die before reaching adulthood, and the longer they live, the more dangerous it gets. They rarely make it past their 20s. The gist of it is, because of this disease, their tissue can be used to create the wonder drug that boosts ether aptitude.
What wonder drug? This is straight up illegal. And using live people to make it? Do they even see them as humans?
Well, it's definitely very risky for the patients. It could worsen their illness, maybe even kill them. But to be honest, if they could reduce the side effects, I'd be up for trying it. Considering we have to go into the hollows regularly, even the best of us can run into danger. If we had a drug like this, we'd feel a lot safer.
But isn't that unethical? Yeah, we might be safer, but what about the patients? They deserve to live a good life too!
You make a good point.
It's a small price to pay. Since the disease is terminal, just like your colleague pointed out, maybe using them to make drugs that help others isn't such a bad idea. Making the world a better place often means sacrifices. Between patients who won't live long and promising officers like you, the choice is obvious. Looking at the big picture from New Eridu's standpoint, these patients are just necessary sacrifices we have to make.
Asaba Harumasa! As an executive officer at Section 6, how could you say that? No one deserves to be a sacrifice! We all swore an oath when we graduated from the academy. No matter where we end up, public security or HSO, we pledge to serve and protect all civilians equally, not to judge them as more or less valuable. You can't weigh one life over another. If you really believe that, you shouldn't be wearing that uniform.
Hey, Seth, calm down. Harumasa probably didn't mean it that way.
Interesting. I never thought a man like your brother could have a sibling like you.
Huh? What's my brother got to do with this?
Nothing. Just thinking out loud. Seth Lowell.
What? You want to fight? I'm not afraid of you!
You're an honest man. You're going to make an excellent public security officer.
Huh? Huh?
Oh, and just to clarify, the drug's made from spinal fluid, not body tissue. It has to be extracted directly from the back of the neck while the patient is still alive. Well then, I'll leave you officers to your work.
Not sure about what's going on, you walk away with Harumasa. From the distance, you hear Seth's confused voice asking for his partner's opinion. He appears to suspect that Harumasa was making fun of him.
What was that all about? Things escalated pretty fast. You're not mad, are you?
No. I was just curious how other authorities think about the drug. That's all. By the way, what's your take on this drug?
The production of this drug is unethical. What kind of civilized society would use living people to make medicine? Just like Seth said, no one should be a sacrifice.
No one should be a sacrifice, huh? I see. The kids are probably done talking. Let's go check on them. What do you want to drink? It's on me. Excuse me, can I get a bitter gourd juice first?
Bitter gourd juice? That's a unique choice.
You might be surprised, but bitterness can actually taste pretty good once you're used to it. When you've had to take as many meds as I have, for as long as I have, you start to appreciate the flavor. Relax. You can trust me. Not just because I'm from HSO. I've also got some unfinished business with Kirishima.
It was Kirishima who killed Shinya. And others, too. A lot of kids at the sanatorium have died because of him.
He's doing experiments on you, isn't he?
You knew?
Just a guess. I didn't see any puncture marks on your necks. He must have told you to cover them up.
Yeah, Kirishima has been using us, taking our spinal fluid to make that ether aptitude booster drug. The whole sanatorium is just one big human experiment lab, but he tells everyone it's a charity to help us. Shinya died because of him.
Shinya wasn't even that sick. He had the mildest symptoms among us. But Kirishima... He injected Shinya with the drug he developed himself. Just because he wanted to collect data on the side effects. Fully aware it's deadly to people like us.
Even though his drug is an unfinished product, the side effects are still too much for patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome.
Shinya took my place. I was the one who was supposed to get injected.
Wait, wasn't this the type of drug that Vivian had to take when she tried to save us during the season 1 epilogue? Because I remember she found something that was supposed to be like that, and she did take it just to be able to take that one hit. And then when you finally found her, she was about to she was literally turning right there, and you managed to get all the corruption out of her, and then you fell down and
I know people at public security. Let's go and report this case immediately.
We can't. He warned us that the other kids at the sanatorium are his hostages. And if we do anything, they'll die.
How's your condition right now?
Not great. I probably don't have much time left.
Don't say things like that, Kana. We're all gonna be okay.
I'm not just saying that, Tsubaki. I've made up my mind. Next time, when it's your turn to extract the spinal fluid, just use mine. He won't care whose it is, as long as it works. At the very least, I want to do something meaningful before my time is up.
No! You should rest more because your condition's worsened. I'm doing okay right now. They can have my spinal fluid.
There you all are. I've been looking everywhere.
Look who's here. What took you so long? I thought you'd forgotten about these kids.
I would never. The guy I sent to meet you must have dozed off in the car. He wasn't picking up my calls.
Sounds like he's burnt out from working too hard. You should watch out for that. Labor disputes are not fun.
You're right. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for taking care of the kids today. It's getting late. I'll take them back now.
Don't worry. I've talked to the kids and slipped GPS trackers and mics on them.
You didn't say anything you shouldn't have today, did you?
No! We didn't say anything!
Good. Remember, you're just my living medical supplies. Anyone who dares disobey me will be joining Shinya soon. I could use someone to test the side effects of the latest batch.
This guy is pure evil. We've got to stop him.
We'll use the recordings as evidence, and I'm going to track down the exact coordinates of the sanatorium. But like Kana said, there are other kids there. We can't risk alerting him. Otherwise, knowing what he's like, he'll probably kill them all and cover everything up. As for the spinal fluid, I'll figure something out.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Just a bit worn out today. Let's head back first.
Whoa, afternoon tea! Thank you, Master.
Remember, Harumasa, what do we do before snack time?
I know. It's time for that. I need to get the shot in my neck first.
That's right. And don't forget your daily medicine. These are all necessary things to help you get better.
Don't worry, Master. I'm not afraid of pain or medicine. But the medicine, it's bitter like the black coffee that you always drink.
Good boy. You're going to get better soon.
Then, if I keep being a good boy, will I get a prize?
What did you have in mind?
I want your headband. With that, I'll be as good as you. Every shot from my bow will be a bullseye.
The headband isn't what does that. Very well, but you have to keep being a good boy, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You've been awfully quiet. How are you feeling? Are you okay?
Sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, back to what we were saying. I've been dodging this topic, but someone as sharp as you probably figured it out already. I'm just like those kids. I have ether aptitude regression syndrome. This disease affects different parts of the body for different people. For me, it's mainly my lungs and heart. As you can see, it's also caused my chronic condition.
Are you going to be okay?
Don't worry, my condition is mild. I'm not gonna die that easily. You know what they say. The bad guys always live the longest.
Kirishima is the real bad guy here. Wait, I hope he doesn't stick around.
Back when I was first diagnosed, my parents took me to the best hospital in the city. They told me they'd get some food for me while we waited. But they never came back. I was too little to even speak properly then. But even if I knew where home was, there was no going back. After that, Master took me in. He taught me a lot of things, like how to draw a bow, how to wield a blade, and how to survive in this world with this body of mine. He said he wanted to cure me. So every day, I took lots of meds and got injections in the back of my neck. It wasn't until much later I realized they weren't giving me shots, but extracting materials from me to make the booster drug. The choker I wear is actually to cover the scars on my neck. But hey, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Oops, I've said more than I should. But that's all in the past now. I don't care anymore.
But I care.
You don't have to look so sad. But thank you. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. I think I know what Kirishima is after. He said he wants to help me find Master, but what he really wants is the research data and drug samples my master left behind. But now that it's come to this, I have no choice but to confront him. Not just for my master, but for the sake of those kids, too. When the time comes, I'll be counting on your guidance, partner.
All those times he was slacking off or taking sick leave was actually because of health issues, not an excuse. Who would have guessed? Honestly, it's not something I would have immediately come to mind. Thought he was just natural slacker. Now I feel bad about it. All right, I just gotta finish this last bit, and who knows, I might actually have enough point to the film. Wait, why is it ice and ether? Oh, I know exactly what to use there, but it's probably gonna put Hiramosa in my team. You're right on time. Made plans with him, but going to base where their master used to hide. Times comes, I'll be counting on you. Just as I thought. With you around, I always feel incredibly safe. Before we set off, I need to do one thing. Don't worry, it's not something that requires you to put in extra effort. It's just a normal leave request.
Excuse me, my hard-working colleagues. It's such a pleasure to see you all.
Harumasa, you're late again. And Wise?
Oh, he's with me. He mentioned wanting to join HSO, so he's here to check out the place.
What he said. I have considered it.
You've got great potential. I'm sure with a little effort, you'll make it into HSO. But I'm here today because I have a few things I want to say.
Aren't you here because today is a work day?
Actually, no. But, Yanagi, I wanted to thank you for everything. I know you've done a lot for me. My leave excuses are all over the place. But you always managed to fight for my case with the higher-ups. Without your help, I would have been called in by the higher-ups for my ridiculous number of absences. Man, I hate to admit it, but even though we joined around the same time, you're way ahead of me now. Chief Miyabi, thank you for your trust all this time. If it weren't for you, HSO probably never would have accepted someone like me with all my health issues.
Like I said before, I chose you because you're strong.
And Lil Sokaku, I'm sorry for always pulling you aside at work to lecture you. I was actually just trying to slack off.
Huh? Really? Asaba, did something happen?
It's nothing. It's just, starting today, I need to take a little vacation to take care of some important matters. As the chief would put it, I'm doing a training tied to my past self.
Oh, so you're training! Is there anything we can help you with, Harumasa?
Nope. But if you really want to help, perhaps you could take over my workload? I'd thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Training is good, but don't push yourself too hard. I trust you, both as your superior and as your friend. Whatever you have to do, just get back here on time.
That's right. If you run into any problems, contact us anytime.
Yeah! And if you're not back on time, there won't be any snacks left in the office. I'll eat them all.
Thanks. I'll be back as soon as I can.
You were acting a little strange back there. That wasn't a death flag, was it?
Of course not. I just feel a little sentimental about having to leave my team for a while. It's getting late. Let's get ready to enter the Hollow.
Stop trying to go fucking north. Yeah. Why? It doesn't even have the weakness of electricity, and you're like, oh yes, you're using this electricity team. Thank you so fucking much for
I'll give you a hand.
Let's start.
Got a new ghost. Come to the seaside with me, Lord Phaethon.
Looking for info.
I'm at your disposal.
I'll go with him.
Just tell me the target.
Promise. Ooh, let's make a grand entrance.
Let's see. The place we agreed to meet Kirishima.
Please note, there is a mechanism here that can move containers.
Oh, that's some music. Yuck! Don't underestimate.
Target practice. Gee, this place really is a port. There's so much dust. I have a sensitive throat. Even a little dust can trigger a reaction. But it's no biggie. Let's keep going.
Understood.
Watch! Don't blink now!
I never miss, I guess.
What's wrong? You feeling okay?
I'm okay. Just haven't gotten much sleep lately. Feeling a little tired.
You don't look okay. Should we get out of here first?
Observation. Asaba Harumasa is exhibiting hand tremors, coughing, and reduced accuracy during combat. Hypothesis. This is likely linked to his physical condition. Suggestion. Leave the hollow environment now and rest.
Okay. I admit I haven't been at my best, but it's no big deal. I can't rest now. You know how much this means to me. I need to see it through. It's my last chance.
Do you really need to find your master that badly? Even if it means risking your health?
I need an answer. And more importantly, I cannot let Kirishima get to Master first, or obtain his research data and drug samples. If my Master's research falls into his hands, a lot of people will die. And not just patients suffering from ether aptitude regression syndrome, but many ordinary people will become his test subjects. It's like Pandora's box. Once it's open, there's no going back. He won't stop pursuing his grand ambitions, regardless of how many people he sacrifices. I won't allow it. So please, I need your help. Please, fight with me until the very end.
If you insist. But promise me you won't push yourself too hard.
Thank you, partner. Don't worry. I value my life highly, and the last thing I do is push myself too hard. All right. Let's keep going.
Wise, should we be doing this? What if his condition gets worse?
Don't worry, I've got a plan B. We can contact Section 6 if anything really does go wrong. They'll be able to get here in time.
Good thinking, Wise. I'll reach out to them now.
Ambush!
Full of opening.
Stand still.
Hope you enjoy it.
Target practice.
Kirishima is just up ahead. Honestly, he's the last person I want to see right now. But there's no other choice. I'll just have to suck it up.
You know, I was actually expecting that to just like be pointed at him. The Kirishima guy. I didn't even recognize that I was actually pointed at this thing. Okay, this is where he's like, yeah, he's right there. My controller's bad, so I can't precisely target his head. Finally arrived. As I said before, there are plenty of clues left behind by your master here. As long as we find these clues, we'll definitely track them down. By the way, found some sort of mechanism your master left here. It's been ages trying to open it, but no luck. Sure is caution. And I tell you, let's go look. Maybe you have what it takes to crack. I'll take you there now. By the way, the weather and time inside can be chaotic. No need to remind me of that. Plus, forgot you're an experienced executive officer. Oh. I'm always looking out for loot. Scout shit. This is the place. Like the elevator system's been out of order for a long time, and some places are inaccessible. Look at that suspicious container. And your master, there's definitely some kind of clue hidden inside. Racked my brains, tried all sorts of methods, but I can't get it open. It's all up to you now. Hurry and figure something out. He doesn't respond. Instead, he surveys the area and suddenly bends down to pick up a piece of nondescript paper in the corner. The paper looks very old, and written on it is faded due to years of wear. What caught the eye in a special mark in the lower right corner. Yes. Yes, I recognize that. What are you looking at? Grab the paper. Bowser deliberately avoids his gaze and carefully tucks the piece of paper away, then gives the bamboo in front of him a quick wink. Dig into this to see how we can crack the puzzle.
Tip. There is a special location sensor ahead.
First, let's check over here. Apparently there's a wall there.
There's a device on the wall ahead that can be triggered by an arrow.
It would be nice if my fucking character wasn't constantly trying to.
Harumasa, what's wrong? Not feeling well?
I'm fine.
Second before finally opening up the shipping container as expected is filled with daily items, medicine, equipment, and heaps of research materials. Kimishida seems to be desperately looking for something to mint these items. At the same time, Harumasa hides in his blind spot, quietly opening up paper before.
This is a letter?
Age paper once contained many words, however, after enduring the ravages of time, only fragments can still be deciphered, such as words like Christ, salvation, and exchange the present for possibilities, always hidden nearby. Apart from that, there is also that unique symbol, that key to this mystery. Masa reaches out and gently brushes his fingers over the symbol. Perhaps it was your imagination, but you think you saw his hand tremble just now.
Do you recognize the symbol?
Yeah. When I was being experimented on, there were other adults around Master who always seemed to be busy. Master told me they were there to keep an eye on him. They weren't friends. So, we agreed that if I wanted time alone with him, I'd draw this symbol on a note. Then he'd come find me by himself, teach me archery, or just tell me stories.
Kimishida finally stops his rummaging.
Damn it, it's not here either.
What are you looking for?
Oh, nothing. Just seems like there's nothing here that could help us find Master. But as I thought, you're the only one who can solve this puzzle. Good thing I brought you here. You knew him better than anyone.
Is that so? I used to think I knew him. Just like everyone thinks they know their family. But now, I'm not so sure.
Never thought there'd be nothing but junk here. Where did he hide it? Loud rumbling suddenly comes from a distance. Long silent elevators slowly start up. So it's connected to the elevator. That means you must have hidden it. I mean, I know another place we can reach by elevator. Must be clues about your master there. Go with me. Oh yes, the place that I went earlier, but there was a wall stopping me. Let me check. You never know. There could just be loot somewhere that just needs to be collected.
Target practice.
Got some loot. Always like getting a little bit of the loot. Oh, I could have used that one. I was using this one to actually like deal with the aim. I didn't know I could use this one. Aha. What the fuck, man? Is he potentially just like specifically aiming to fuck this up? Because I think he's off. Yeah, he's fucking off for some fucking reason. Is that not one you can actually get? Because it's like here like it is, but I'm not able to get it. Also doesn't have that marker. I don't know.
Stage is mine.
You're good. Just one of those. Oh, that's probably who it is.
That ethereal keeps circling around the briefcase. It's almost like it's guarding it on purpose.
Forget about the ethereal. Go get that briefcase now! There's gotta be something inside that'll help us find Master's whereabouts.
Master's whereabouts. Huh. Master's clothes are scattered near that ethereal. And those are definitely his glasses. Is he really still alive?
Harumasa, I know you're concerned for his safety, but try not to think about that right now.
Enough! I'm tired. I know you've been after what's inside that briefcase from the start. There are no clues leading to Master in there, just the booster drug he left behind. And I know you want to use Master's work to advance your own research, creating the so-called miracle drug that allows humans to conquer the Hollows. And that's why you built the sanatorium. But in reality, it's just your lab for human experiments where you harvest materials from sick kids. I know it all. And a team is rescuing those kids from your sanatorium as we speak. So tell me, is he still alive?
Guess I couldn't have fooled you after all. You even got the sanatorium's coordinates. Whatever, it's not that important anyway. Now that the puzzle's solved, you're useless to me. Since we've known each other for so many years, I'll tell you, your precious master, he's over there growling right now.
You mean that ethereal?
That's right. That ethereal is your master. I watched him get corrupted with my own eyes. He foolishly tried to go against the power players. It's only fitting he ends up like this.
I had questions for him. I haven't...
If anyone's at fault, it's your master. He didn't understand the value of this research. This is a chance to go down in history. Once we make a true ether aptitude booster, we'll no longer fear the Hollows. We could even conquer them. When that time comes, a new world will be born. And I will be
No, you
God.
won't.
Even if it means stepping over countless bodies?
You mean those patients? They're just necessary sacrifices on the path to a new world. Just like you. Even without my involvement, you wouldn't live much longer. So, in a sense, I'm putting waste to good use. Wouldn't you agree?
Okay, I'm gonna specify this. There is no fucking way you would be considered the new god, even if you did manage to get this thing working. No, you wouldn't be. Whoever the fuck is paying you to do this would take all rights and toss your in a hollow to die just as well. In fact, they might even put you down themselves and say that they themselves created it. Very easily, they would get rid of you. You would be the problem at that point. You don't understand. People like that who would be in power and trying to get this drug, yeah. They don't give a fuck about you. They want the drug. They would put themselves as the new god, as you call it. And even then, I wouldn't be able to say it that way. It's stupid.
You really have the nerve to say that.
Deep down, you know it too. For this great research, your sacrifices are insignificant. That's why the power players turn to me to continue the research.
There aren't that many patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome. Even if you develop a drug without side effects, there's not enough for mass production.
That's just a minor issue. At that point, we can simply induce the disease in ordinary people. Humans are an abundant resource. This is way easier than my current research. You don't know, do you? The power players have done many experiments already, and they've used up plenty of patients like you. Though, only your master's results were stable. Too bad he grew sentimental, which led to his demise. What a joke! Feeling pity for someone with one foot in the coffin like you. He never hesitated when extracting your spinal fluid before, but he refused to perform the final experiment at the last minute. That's why the power players got rid of him.
You mean he...
Oh, you're deteriorating rapidly. Looks like luck is on my side.
Don't get cocky. As long as I'm alive, I won't let you have that briefcase.
We'll see about that.
Damn it. More ethereals are showing up. We need to take them out first. I don't see Kirishima. He must have slipped away.
We don't know what he'll do next. Should we go after him? What's happening to you, Harumasa? Kirishima said you were deteriorating. Please, talk to me.
I'm fine. Just feeling a little dizzy. I'll be okay in a minute.
If you don't tell me the truth right now, I'll end our partnership immediately.
Kirishima extracts spinal fluid from those kids regularly, but they're not in good shape. If this goes on, they'll likely relapse. So, I had them use my spinal fluid instead. We needed to find Master and secure the drug samples he left. Losing Kirishima would have meant losing our only lead to the power players behind him. After taking everything into consideration, it was my only option.
You need to go to the hospital, now.
It's fine. The dose was small enough not to cause any serious side effects. Besides, my tolerance is different from theirs. My body is used to this kind of strain. More importantly, I still have things to do. Get the briefcase and put an end to that ethereal. It might sound stupid, but I don't want him wandering around forever in the hollows in that form.
You're in really bad shape, and you still want to fight that ethereal?
Don't worry. No one values my life more than I do. Thanks for accompanying me this whole way, partner. No need to worry. You should be happy for me. I can finally put an end to all this.
Time to underestimate.
Break away in one hit!
For you, I'll eliminate any obstacles. Please.
How about some music? My song is with you.
I never miss, I guess. Arrows in flight.
Why don't we? I detect Asaba Harumasa's vital signs are rapidly declining.
Trust me. I can beat him. If this continues here.
No, he's already dead.
Are you okay? Is it your illness?
Well done, Harumasa. I'll go ahead and take what he left behind. Looks like you can't see your humor anymore.
Hey, give us back the key!
Who do you think you are? Just stay here. You won't survive for much longer.
Damn it! I won't let you.
Harumasa! Harumasa, wake up! Stay with me!
Where am I? Everyone.
Tell me, will we ever get to feel the wind again?
It's not over yet. I still have unfinished business.
Listen to me, Harumasa.
Master.
The essence of archery is not to be sought from the outside. It resides within you. Each time you pull the string.
It's useless. Even if you smash it, as long as there's a single drop, my people can replicate it. You...
Kiss your grand plans goodbye.
Harumasa, what have you done?
Sorry, little proxy, but I can't let this thing exist in the world. I guess this was my final vacation request.
Wait, no! Stay with me!
No, it ain't. It's not your final vacation request. 75! Alright.
This headband is yours now.
Huh? Can I really have it?
As I promised. But don't think it'll help you hit 10 bullseyes in a row while wearing it.
Got it! Thank you, Master!
Harumasa,
Huh?
No, it's nothing. If one day I'm not around anymore, you must keep up with your medication and routine checkups. Do you understand?
Master, are you leaving? Just like Mom and Dad? Did I do something wrong?
It's not your fault. I'm just really tired. Maybe it's time for me to skip work and take a break. But not yet. I've still got a lot of work to do. And I will finish it.
Will you come back after your break?
If I have the chance, I will. I once thought I could save more people. At least that's what they told me. If the gods have abandoned this world, trapping us in endless calamity, then we must reclaim the power of the gods with our mortal bodies, regardless of the cost or sacrifice. But this is wrong. I can't exchange this real, immediate suffering right in front of me for a distant and uncertain possibility. And who am I to trample on the lives of others in the name of sacrifice? I have no right. One who offers salvation in exchange for sacrifice is not a god, but evil. So, Asaba Harumasa.
Huh?
I wish for your life to always be your own. Not a sacrifice for anyone or anything. And I'm sorry.
What's all the fuss? This isn't some kind of prank, is it?
Not a prank. We are celebrating the return of a teammate who's recovered from a serious illness.
That's right! We've prepared lots of yummy goodies!
Asaba, you're on time today. Very good. To celebrate, we've invited a special guest.
A warm welcome to our executive officer who's back on the job.
Man, just hearing back on the job gives me instant work fatigue. But all jokes aside, thanks, guys. If it weren't for our smart proxy calling for backup early and my dear teammates coming to the rescue just in time, my ashes would have been floating out to sea already.
You almost sound disappointed?
Executive Officer Asaba Harumasa, you've done great work and saved countless civilians from the Hollows. You are indispensable to Section 6. And with you here, we can make a real difference and help more people. I'm very proud of you.
Why so formal all of a sudden? You're making me blush. But thanks.
What was that saying again? Those who survive a catastrophe are destined for great fortune. Guess I'll take a fortune cookie.
Nothing beats a place where you can feel the breeze. To be honest, I didn't think I'd get to see you again. When I injected that drug in my neck, I thought I was done for. The doctor said the fact I was alive was sheer luck, not to mention how quick my recovery was. They couldn't explain it and called it a miracle of modern medicine. Guess I can be lucky too sometimes.
I'm just glad you're okay. So, what happened to Kirishima?
The kids at the sanatorium were all rescued and taken to a specialized hospital. Their conditions are stable now, and I'll be helping with their living expenses. As for the power players behind the scenes, we managed to get several names out of Kirishima during his interrogation. I'd say that's a decent lead to work with.
About your master, did you take care of everything?
Yeah. I've collected his belongings, and the funeral's next month. Though, I might be the only one attending. To me, Master was my only family. So I was fixated on getting an answer from him. I wanted to ask him, why did he have to leave me without saying a word? Just like my birth parents did. But now, it just feels like none of that matters anymore. The deceit and exploitation were real. But so were the care and kindness. If suffering and happiness can coexist, then maybe love and hate can too.
I mean, yes. Yes, love and hate can coexist. That's why their opposite is indifference. Because you can love someone and hate them. But if you're indifferent, you don't give a fuck.
Have you decided to forgive him?
I wouldn't call it forgiveness. It's just acceptance. I take it as it is. Good or bad, pain or joy. There's nothing I don't accept. Perhaps that's what makes up life itself. There's always going to be evil. But there's always going to be good out there too. Like how I was on the brink but recovered miraculously. Even though I've lost family, I got to meet you and my amazing teammates.
Mr. Asaba Harumasa, based on your recent test results, we have a hypothesis that we think you need to know. Our analysis suggests that the drug you injected may have actually saved your life.
What do you mean? That drug was supposed to be poison to me and accelerate my disease.
Poison? No. It's more like a special cure tailored just for you. We have detected active residual ingredients inside your body that not only control the disease, but are a perfect match for your physiology. In other words, this medicine only works on you. Must have been made by someone who knew your condition inside and out. It's just a shame that it is an unfinished product. But it's still incredible how it brought you back from the brink of death.
So, it wasn't a miracle.
So the medicine that your master left behind wasn't any kind of booster drug. It was made specially to treat your illness. No wonder that ethereal stayed near it.
I guess so. I wonder when he stopped working on the ether booster drug and began focusing on creating a cure for me. I had no idea. That's probably why those people decided to get rid of him. Thanks for being here. Don't worry. I'll live my life to the fullest. But if one day I become sick and turn into an ethereal, don't frown. We all know that day's gonna come sooner or later. When that happens, and if you're around, I hope you can do me a small favor and end my life. Don't leave me wandering forever as an ethereal in a hollow. Please.
All right, I promise.
Thank you. Though, I really hope that day doesn't come anytime soon. All right. Let's both aim to live our lives to the fullest. In this messed up, wounded, yet so brilliantly beautiful world.
You know, the sad thing, seeing as the proxy is about to get a stand to use, technically now the proxy can specifically be the one to put them down. The ship will set sail soon. Please prepare. If you like a group photo, please take it here. Yeah, I always do that where I run away and then I'm trying to walk away from them. Right, next is Echoes of Silver, Out of Sight, and then Legend of the Tiger Warrior. Let's check. I do have enough for it, food. Another piece of garbage. 27 pulls. If it turns out that I can't get enough together to get another S rank on this banner, I'm going to be somewhat sad. But that means I'm going to be saving everything for Norma. Because if I get this fucking low, I know for a fact I'll be able to get her W engine, and at least an S rank on the one banner. Reminds me. Yeah, I've already cleared those. 13 searches left on this guy. He's apparently that's supposed to be the Bang Boo that you're supposed to use with Promelia and Vivian. So yeah. See. 2 hours, 24 minutes. I'd like to check the event. Because I still need to do that event. Looking to reduce legends. Then I don't think I'm going to be doing any more of that. I think that's as good as I'm going to get unless I can suddenly get someone really strong in fire. Thank you so fucking much for fucking this up. Stop fighting me, you fuck! This is why I'm getting a fucking new controller. That I could probably do better, but I'm going to try that on my own because I am absolutely garbage with it. Oh yeah, I might try and do another story. I don't know. I'm kind of hungry, so I'm probably going to not. Why, speak of the devil, we were just about to look for you. Well, there's a movie Alice has been dying to see, showing at Gravity Cinema. She insisted I come watch it with her. How's that for a reason? Quit messing with me. How'd you even know I wanted to see a movie? I know you pretty well anyway, enough chit chat. So, what do you think of this little spook shack stand we put up? Alice, by now you should understand she probably knows you a little too well. I mean, how else is she supposed to be able to, you know, provide you with just the right scare that won't go over too bad? You know she's just so well. Very spook shack style. I knew you'd say that. Here's the deal. Even though Spook Shack is an internet form, we got sections that are open to the public web where regular users post creepypasta threads, and some are pretty interesting, but used to be pretty active, or with users chatting back and forth, even more lively than internet at times. Now that the initial hype's worn off, new posts have been dropping off hard lately. We're analyzed the sources of existing posts and found that the number of posts about the Janus Quarter was way lower than Wi-Fi, so got the idea to come here and promote the forum. Exactly as saying goes, with a with an eye sharp enough to spot urban legends, there's no place that doesn't have them. As long as we let people know about the pressure forum, there'll be steady stream of fresh stories to get the Spook Shack buzzing again. We might need Wise to lend a hand at our booth. Of course, everybody needs this. That's why at some point I was just like phasing out of existence. Just like, yes. Our idea is to reveal the truth behind paranormal events to folks. Stop by our booth and document them on the forum. On one hand, it lets people know about the Spook Shack. On the other, it can add the Spook Shack story vault. Urban legends, magic tricks are totally different, you know? Once the magic trick exposed, it loses all of its appeal. But urban legends, they didn't work that way at all. Even when the truth comes to light, urban legends still spark people's imagination, spawning even more wild stories built on that foundation. Besides, even if the circumstances, even if the customers who come aren't into urban legends, helping them deal with their fears and worries is pretty rewarding too. You should know Janus Quarter's local scene pretty well. Everyone knows urban legends always carry an undeniable regional flavor. We want to peel back the mystery. We're going to have to count on you as our local expert. We want to commission you to temporarily run our investigation staff. We want you to do the hard work. All of it. Just do all of it. We will scope out the surrounding areas too, dig around any local paranormal events, and invite them over here. Baby. Yeah, I'm talking about you, baby. We already got the lowdown on some of the ghostly happenings going on, and we've made contact with the afflicted citizens. Meaning as long as you're ready to get up close personal with urban legends, shop can open right now. Sure. Knew you'd be into urban legends. Plus, you're well traveled, know the streets inside and out, covering the truth behind the tales will be a walk in the park. Some visitors pre-registered online, while others just happened to pass by the booth and decided to ask on a whim. I also already set up this computer to automatically log all conversation recorded. I'm counting on you to handle the rest. We're gonna go watch a movie. I mean, we're gonna hit up the other street. Push! You're going for a movie. Summary electric demon. Every corner of my place started carrying an electrical charge. I feel like I've been possessed by the electrical demon a few days ago. Every corner of my place started carrying an electrical charge. I'm not kidding. I tested every spot with a test pin. Alright, so I should have been shocked into the hospital by now. Now that I think about it calmly, that's actually possible. I was probably too panicked earlier, so I never suspected to test the pin might cause. Grab a new test pin right now and check again. Unlocks in 2 hours, a day, 2 days, 3 days. Good. Two days ago, my buddy dragged me to this new gadget store. He was dying to pull from the gotcha machine he'd been hyping up forever. Then things got weird. He pulled like 10 times, and from start to finish, he kept getting the same 2 capsules on repeat. Nothing else. Not even once. He made me try, saying if you get something, we're both getting dragged by the gotcha machine curse. Whatever. I actually pulled one of those 2. Sleep paralysis. I totally get hit with sleep paralysis last night. Then I realized I couldn't move at all. My arms and legs feel like they were pinned down by ghosts. No matter how hard I struggle, I totally lost it. Tried under the covers for ages. Took like dozens of minutes before I could finally move again. Maybe that thing finally left. Just thinking about it, freaks me out. I mean, that's what I figured, but like it also does. Oh, good. Num Num Shark's friend is here. Ever heard of the quartet? Me and my friends tried out the classroom after school. It got dark, and we actually encountered the legendary fifth participant. Haven't touched it. We're just messing around out of curiosity, but this happened. This legend never said how to get rid of the ghost, though. What if it's still following me around? When the lights came back on, everyone was standing exactly where they were supposed to be. Wait. But after I touched someone, pulled my hand back because I was scared, but those footsteps still in the classroom from my friend near the switch walking back. They're having come to scare me. "18, why are you here? Electric bill shock?" 18, you know what in the world is wrong with the electric bill. Video store's electric bill for this period came in and it's really weird. Bill is crazy high, super high, even higher than when Fairy first came to our store. Could it be a ghost stealing electricity? Wishing Sprite, got it. Their electricity bills hitting record highs because Fairy's been playing Wishing Sprite. I came back from a business trip and Bang Boo suddenly started calling me Mama out of nowhere. I'm sorry, I'd probably been freaked out from hearing that. I've had the thing for 2 or 3 years now. I never seen anything this freaky before. Convinced some ghost possessed my Bang Boo, and it's gotta be a little kid, a ghost too. Why would it go through all this trouble just to find itself a mom? Wait, that's the reason. No wonder it was so happy before I left on my business trip. Turns out it was just waiting for me to be gone so it could secretly play games. When I get back, I'm cutting off its internet access, otherwise it's definitely gonna keep picking up all this random nonsense. Oh well, we just fucked over the Bang Boo. We're set on the city. My kid's been rolling her eyes back, throwing her arms up and screaming out of nowhere lately. Thing is, she's got zero memory of it after she snaps out of it. Freaking out. A few days back, she's been begging me for some new game. I said no, and she's been sulking ever since. Then things got worse. The more I think about it, the more scared I get. What if some little ghost got her during that time? Just straight up possessed. Why are you here? Manager, a few days ago, after training at 404 wrapping up, I turned off my projection, get some air, and wandered pretty far without realizing. And I snapped out of it and started heading back. I had this weird feeling something was telling me. I know constructs can regulate their body temperature, but my emotional module still calculated that spine-chilling sensation. I hustled back to 404 and Ori told me there was one of Dick Street's urban legends, the Black Spirit. The Black Spirit. I don't know who that could have been, but yeah, I would imagine if it was Grace, she definitely would have held you. She definitely would have tried to been there. I only needed 5,000 to get all of it. What the fuck? Were you standing back there the whole fucking time? Ma'am, stop staying behind my stall. Stall that someone else set up. Oh. You know, I really do want to try and another pool. 27. Actually, she's in Phylum Heights. I guess at Port Ellis, she was just there as a person, not someone who needed to do something. I don't feel like trying another story, so I'm gonna see about. Because I mean, I should be able to do like. Really? Okay, there is something new here. Yeah, that. Thank you for fucking fighting me on this. Ether. I mean, that would be 20. Do I already have? Oh, there is an auto explorer available. Not for that one. The fuck, man? Will you stop fucking around? This is the Ether version.
Just tell me the target.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't know what would be a good
Got a new ghost story. Come to the
person
seaside
to
with me, Lord
use.
Nathan.
My loyalty lies with the winner.
No, I really haven't used her that much.
Payment received. Let's get to work.
Ooh, we really harmonize.
And I did upgrade her W engine. It's fuck up.
Let's search for clues in this area and see if we can find anything on this suspicious drug. Whoa! Looks like we've got a big one over there. Combat isn't my thing.
I don't need to fucking deal with all of that.
A bow is so convenient at times like this. It's perfect for someone as efficient as me.
I think you mean lazy.
Target practice. Combat isn't my thing. Surprise. Oh my. Now there's a familiar face. If someone from public security is here, I must have found the right place. Come on, let's go say hi. How do you do, my fellow officers? Great work.
Yeah, don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
This guy. Why do I get the feeling it isn't your average ethereal?
You're right. But worry about yourself first. I'd rather not have to scrape you off the floor here.
Damn it! Don't underestimate me!
Alright, I'll take over. Alright, I'll take the mic. Let's hurry up! Let the melody move you!
All right, there's 20. Now for this, which again, you making me use him even when the fucking elements are completely absurdly wrong. You're like, yes, still use him.
You have my complete. I only got it.
Where we
going? Come to this. Look.
My loyalty lies with the winner. Payment received.
I'll go back to using this. Not like it needs to be like fast or anything. Just so long as I actually do that.
Let's see.
Please
We
note,
agreed to meet
there's a mechanism
Hiroshima.
here that can move containers.
Oh boy, I love waiting for the fucking container to move into fucking position.
Alright, I'll take over.
Let my song move everyone.
Gee, this place really is a port. There's so much dust. I have a sensitive throat. Even a little dust can trigger a reaction. But it's no biggie. Let's keep going.
Watch! Don't blink now!
I never miss, I guess.
Oh, that's some music.
Target practice.
That would have been funny if, like, you hit that and then suddenly it gets attacked. Yes, we don't need to hear this shit again.
Is our pain sneak attack?
Hiroshima is just up ahead. Honestly, he's the last person I want to see right now. But there's no other choice. I'll just have to suck it up.
There you are, fuck face. Come on. I'm hoping to get that one more pull. Okay, shut the fuck up. We don't need to fucking do this. We don't need to fucking do this. I understand.
Tip. There is a special location sensor ahead. There's a device on the wall ahead that can be triggered by an arrow.
Will you stop fucking it up? For fuck's sake! I am fucking tired of this thing just fucking hurting itself just to fuck this up. Yes, I fucking know the pattern. Stop. I knew you were doing that. No. Will you stop? I had to use the other fucking thing. Up. Oh, why the fuck did you move me over here? What? Oh. I was over here for fuck's sake.
Target practice.
And to finally actually be able to fucking get past that thing. I had to use the one that does this. Fucking camera angle one. Because the other one is still fucking moving! I said skip.
That ethereal keeps circling around the...
A little gift. It's over now.
Target practice.
Yep. Yes, I don't care.
Thanks for accompanying me this whole way, partner. No need to worry. You should be happy for me. I can finally put an end to all this.
Resonate!
Don't worry, I'm terribly weak. Who's the pathetic one now?
Sneak attack!
Gotta keep the claws sharp. Perfect shot. Make it fun for me.
This guy is too tough. Why don't we... No. Trust me. I can beat him. I have to.
Take your... Let's play a little.
I detect Asaba Harumasa's vital signs are rapidly declining.
Done. Another 20. That leaves me 13 away. Yes, I'm going to wait here for this. Because I'd like to actually be thing and then see like, oh, am I actually able to do a full vet suit? And how much do I actually have to try and find? Fine, I'll go out and go right back flying in. And it gave me nothing. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I find that weird. It says story commission 80%. Oh, what do you mean? Everything seems to be full. What the fuck do you mean 80%? This one is 41 seconds. Again, I'm not seeing anything there. There's like, no, there's doesn't seem to be anything here that can be done. I don't understand why in the world it shows that like story commission 82% done. 66 out of 78 of the pink spheres. What the fuck are you talking about? What do I need to do? I don't see anything I need to do. Is it array mode that I needed? Because array mode also says that it's fine. There's nothing for those, so I don't fucking understand this. Like, this one says 100% done. Chapter 4 is 100% done. Chapter 5 says 100% done, yet as you clearly see, 33 out of 35, I mean out of 51, oh, I can still do one of these. Faithful reunion. Oh, wonderful. I always love when it's just locked the fuck out. Like a rebirth. Then there's this electric one, which is, oh yeah, that's when Soldier Zero Ambi finally showed up. I'll do this one. I don't know which one would actually be worth.
So, what is it that you all plan to do here?
We are here to look for something too. Something extremely important. New Eridu's future may well depend on it.
This is another one. I don't remember Soldier Zero Ambi being in that. In this. So this one, I know she was in this area roughly around.
Adjusting for wind. You're cornered.
Roger. Off balance.
I'll pierce right through.
Mind the blind spots. Move behind me. Off balance.
I'll pierce right through.
I feel like I should actually like redo the entire fucking story just to remember, like, oh, Was this person actually here?
Now it's my turn to ask questions. What exactly is it that you're investigating?
Since you're familiar with the name Silver, then you should know that it shouldn't exist anymore. What I'm investigating has something to do with it.
Off balance. I'll pierce right through.
Where you going with the shield there, dude? You really had me.
Loyalty. I'll pierce right through. Ether vision activate. My bullets are one with the wind. Right on cue. Fire support ready. Off balance. I'll pierce right through. Show no mercy.
It would be nice to get her.
The target's weary.
Foxy, let's use that fissure to head to the next location.
I'll be honest. I actually do remember fighting with the Trigger and Ambi back around this time. I remember I spent the whole fucking time just doing this.
Adjusting for wind.
Like that was the entire fucking time I was doing it. Just straight up. Just shooting with Trigger. Because I really do like snipers.
This is the place.
So, what is it that you're looking for?
A ring. I was excavating ether here before and accidentally lost it somewhere. Please, could you all help me find it? It has to be somewhere among all this stuff here.
Sure, I'll start looking.
I'll go with you.
I'll stay here with her then.
Thanks, but you don't have to worry about me. Go ahead and accompany the others. I'm sure it'll be faster that way. And sorry for wasting your time like this. I know it might sound strange, but I'll be so happy if my daughter grows up to be capable like you.
I remember this. It is funny that now that I'm using this outfit, Vivian's running around in it. I remember this. She's not going to survive. She gets turned, I believe.
There's leftover food here. I don't want to imagine what's inside the bag.
Neither do I.
A toy that seems emotionally stable. There shouldn't be a ring hidden in it.
It's pretty cute. It's a fancy lunchbox?
I wonder if its owner is safe and sound.
What's wrong, Vivian? You seemed worried for a while now.
I'm worried about Sienna. Her location should still be safe. I hope so.
Roger. I'll pierce right through.
Could the ring be in that gas tank?
Good thing this gas tank is empty. Her vital signs are gone.
What happened? I guess this was her final scam.
Just stays right here, just like this. Her final scam.
There's one thing I must remind you. Your time is running out.
I'm not sure how you can tell, but you're right. I'm going to die in here. That's my plan. I'm very sick and don't have much longer. If I try to get treatment, it'll just be a burden on my daughter. So I scam my way through a bunch of physical exams and managed to take out a hollow corruption policy through Ravenlock Insurance. Once some time has passed, could you please take my corrupted body out of the hollow? That will secure a generous compensation package for my daughter. It's only what the Ravenlocks owe me. A pity, yes. But it's the only way I can squeeze it out of them.
What makes you think that will help you?
I just trust you will. I'm just awfully sorry you had to get involved in this, but it's something I must do. I have to leave something behind for my girl. I have to give her a chance at life. If it's okay, could you also please pass a message to Mira for me? Tell her, don't worry. Even if Mommy's body is corrupted, withers away, and turns to dust, my love for you will always be there. Thank you. You're a good kid.
She was betting that we'd help her. So, you were aware of this the whole time? Yes. Because I saw it. You might not believe me, but I've had this ability to see the future since I was a little girl. But the things I see are always something bad. Plagues, deaths, disasters. That's all I've ever been able to see.
It's all that kid's fault!
She's seriously jinxed.
I always try to avoid her. Otherwise, she'll say something rotten that ends up coming true again.
Prophecies, she says. Like she's not the one bringing the bad luck upon us.
It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. Sorry. I'm sorry.
What good is saying you're sorry? Things like this keep happening every time you open your mouth.
How unlucky. She shouldn't be here. Nobody wants her around.
If only she would just disappear.
I just wanted to warn you all. I'm sorry. Every time it's the same. In the end, there's nothing I can change. Sometimes I even wonder whether it's me predicting these things, or if my very existence is manifesting these calamities.
Vivian, it's not your fault.
You were just trying to be kind and warn them about impending disasters.
I can tell it's never been easy for you.
Thank you. No matter what. I just hope she finally gets to rest in peace. I hope no misfortune, whether I foresee it or not, ever happens to anyone. Roxy, do you believe that the future can be changed?
That's quite the sudden question. I think that it can.
Is that so? In my memories, this has happened countless times already. Why can I only see these misfortunes? Why can't I even have a sliver of happiness? A sound strategy. In position. Off balance. I'll pierce right through.
You're in my sights.
Roxy, the fissure that we're looking for is up ahead.
Show no mercy.
I don't know why the fuck you switched to that one.
The target's weary. I'm on it.
I'll pierce right through. Engaging, adjusting for wind. Increase firepower.
A perfect conduit.
Forward in position. You're in my sights. Engaging head on. My bullets are one with the wind. Time to pin them down. Show no.
I won't back down.
think it's about time.
We should take that lady out of the hollow. You guys go on.
Thank you.
She gave us the intel we needed, so this is the least we could do. I hope everything else goes well for you.
Master Proxy, is there anything you'd like to know? You can just ask.
I'm curious about your story, Vivian, but we can talk more once you feel ready. Don't worry, I'm very patient.
You're the first person to ever say that to me. I'd be happy to share my story with you. These premonitions I see are not within my control, and they always come to me in a flash, like a flood of images in my mind. Most of the time, I see death, disease, accidents, and disasters. Of course, there are also some non-fatal mutilations. But every time, without exception, they end up happening. And I can never prevent or change them. That's all I have to say about it. If that offends Master Proxy and you don't want to hang out with me anymore, then I can understand.
Why would I be offended? That's just who you are, Vivian. Besides, we're friends.
I've always considered this ability as a curse.
It's not a curse. Actually, I think you've been given a gift.
Thank you. Really? Well, it's getting late. Bringer's belongings ought to be around here somewhere. Let's take a closer look. According to the previous clues, what Bringer left behind is hidden inside a vending machine.
I wonder if the same funny
Looks like
bug is going to happen.
Let's try this vending machine. It might be the one we're looking for. Strange, there's nothing in here.
Because I know one of these vending machines.
This vending machine looks a little suspicious too. I have a feeling it might be inside this. This is it. This notebook is what Bringer left behind. But I don't know what these markings on it mean.
Well, hello, Master Proxy. It's been a while. Oh, don't give me that scandalized look. I did just save your lives.
I would have protected the Proxy even if you hadn't appeared.
I'm sure of it, but I happen to be in the area. Worry not, dear companion. I have complete confidence in your strength.
Hang on, did you say companion? So you two know each other?
Apologies. I didn't have a chance to mention it before. I'm actually part of the Phantom Thief Syndicate, Mockingbird.
That's right. I was only able to slip in during the auction thanks to some help from Vivian backstage.
So the whole time you were only bidding on the collections so you could get backstage and tamper with things?
I warned you before. You can't rely on appearances.
Don't worry, Master Proxy. We don't have any ulterior motives here. As you've probably heard, Mockingbird is a renowned Phantom Thieves syndicate in New Eridu that, despite its longevity, has managed to maintain the secrecy of its members' identities to this day. So, disclosing our identities to you is essentially the highest sign of good faith that a Mockingbird Phantom Thief can show.
I guess that makes sense.
Your trust is most appreciated. Mockingbird's purpose is very simple, really. To form long-standing and cooperative relationships with outstanding proxies like yourself.
We need your abilities.
Before you make any decisions, please allow me to briefly explain the concept behind the Mockingbird Syndicate. We all know there isn't anything in this world that's fair. A prime example being the uneven distribution of wealth. People from tops splurge on luxurious collectibles, while the poor have to gamble with their own lives just to get by. Of course, besides wealth, there's also an unequal distribution in this world of happiness and suffering, hope and despair, love and hate. It's all just so unfair. Somebody has to do something to tilt the balance of the scales. And thus Mockingbird was born. We take from those who have far more than they deserve and give it to those who deserve to have more. If you ask me, that's enough to be considered a form of justice.
All right, that makes sense. I can agree with that.
Thank you. I knew if anyone, you'd understand. However, aside from these philosophical considerations, we also have a crisis on our hands to deal with. As you know, the Exaltists are plotting to use the power of sacrifice to launch an attack on all of New Eridu. We can provide you with all the latest intel, just like that notebook you found. Something those pompous housekeepers would never be willing to do. And the most crucial part of this whole game, the sacrifice core, is currently in my possession. I think that makes this a highly competitive deal. We share the same goal for the moment, stopping the impending disaster from playing out.
I need some time to think about it.
How about this? If you still have misgivings about our upcoming cooperation, then why don't you bring Lycon along with you? He's got the support of the mayor's office behind him, and his presence alone is enough to keep me in check. That would put you more at ease, right? Of course, you're welcome to bring some other friends along, provided they aren't from public security or HSO.
Well, if you're willing to let my friends come along, then you've got a deal.
Great. It's a deal. By the way, Proxy, this is for you.
Yeah, remember that core that he was talking about? Yeah, it was in that. The very moment you got that, you were the one who had the core.
Consider it a souvenir commemorating our first time working together.
For now, we'll carefully look through the contents of that notebook. I'll contact you if anything comes up.
One final pull. One final pull for the night. And then I'm going to get some food. And it's a beat. So yes, that was one final pull for the night. Because if that would have given me an A rank and I would have gotten enough for another pull, I would have gotten another pull. But my next pool will give me another pool or the S rank. 26. Oh, it feels bad hitting that close to a guarantee S. It does. Oh, and now I have to use up my energy. I was saving it just in case. Because if I pulled her, I was going to get her as high as I could. But I did not. Oh, fuck me. What is this? Is there something I'm missing here? Because usually that thing doesn't show up unless there's something waiting for me. I don't know. I'm hungry. I don't know what's going on. Oh, good. There's stuff to do here. I will start doing more stuff there later. I gotta get some food and get ready for